Well, hello everyone, this is Joe Drums coming to you. I hope everybody out there is doing great. I'm doing awesome. I had an update on the drum set here, the Rush kit, and I wanted to talk about drum sizes and the reason why I went and did what I did as far as the sizes. Normally on Neil's kit, the concert toms that we have are usually 6, 8, 10, 12, and I decided to go with just 3 because it's easier for me to carry less drums when I'm playing out live. And the other reason with this particular kit, I made all the drum sizes smaller. Brian, who's the guitar player in the band Gold Rush, he got the set for me and wanted to go smaller so that it would be easier to take on the road. And with one less tom, it makes it a little bit easier, not that big of a deal if there's one extra tom missing. So we went with the 6, 8, 10 concert toms, and then my first tom here is a 10-inch, and this is a double-headed, and then the next tom is 12-inch and 13-inch. So I wanted to make sure I get the sizes right, because the last video I had was I was getting mixed up between Neil's kit and my kit here, so as far as the sizes. So I actually corrected that in the video, but I wanted to kind of talk about something new today, that I have a new addition to this drum set. Before, I actually had a 16-inch floor tom and an 18-inch floor tom, and I took the 18-inch floor tom off, and I'm going with this 18-inch Gong bass. And this was made by a certain individual Brian got in contact with from eBay, and made this 18-inch floor tom into a Gong bass. And it actually has a stand with it, and it has the maze system, the miking system, built right into the tom. And it's amazing. You actually just plug in a regular XLR cable to the side of the shell, and then you're plugged in, you're ready to go. So as far as the miking, the mic came with it and everything. You got a really good deal on it. And I'm really proud to have this in part of my kit, so it's a little more authentic, like the way Neil had his kit back in the day. Everything else is the same. I added this one little thing right here. It's kind of my fake crotale. How this came about was I had a friend of mine who worked at a car company, and they made seat belt parts. And one of the parts that they used to cut off and throw away was this little piece right here. They'd have tons of these in the garbage can. Well, he picked one up one day and hit it, noticed, because he was a Rush fan too, that it sounded a lot like YYZ, the beginning of YYZ. And of course the crotale that they use are actually made out of, you know, the same kind of material as like a cymbal, but real thick brass. And they actually have notes with them. This particular one here, it just sounded like it, and I've kept it over the years, but it sounds like the note from YYZ. So I've just kind of put that in the arsenal. That's not where Neil would have had it. He would have had it down lower. But I've got my DAWs pad that's going to be doing some triggering once we get everything set up when we're playing live with the Roland SPD-SX pad, which is the sampler pad. And so I'm using that exclusively in this section instead of having it, you know, the crotale down here lower. So I thought that would be better. As far as the mallet cat, this is just going to stay here. I'm not going to take this out on the road because I've got the Roland sample pad that I'm going to be using for drum triggers. I probably will be taking these Cymbalitos, and because they definitely are part of the, you know, they're not the sizes, but again, they're smaller. And I thought this would be a great addition to the kit to have that timbali sound, you know. So I have these nice tuned. Pretty much that's it. I mean, I've got, you know, all the cymbals are the same, the Paragon cymbals. I'm really happy with those. And of course over here I still have the Wuhan China. That's the only thing that's not Sabian on the set. Everything else is Sabian Paragon. I went with the China like this because it just really had that old sound effect, like the way Neil had his China back in the day. And of course the temple blocks, these are just the granite blocks from LP, and I'm really happy with the way they sound. They sound pretty authentic. It's not that big of a deal that they're not made of wood or they're not round like the way he had his. But again, I'm going for more of the sound and a little bit of the look of the actual kit. So if you guys have any questions about any of the drum set pieces in here, how I've got them set or mounted or whatever, I do get that occasionally. The last couple of videos people had asked about, you know, certain hardware and different things. One of the things I get a lot of questions about is this particular ride cymbal, crash cymbal stand. And basically this is a boom stand that is, the arm of the boom is actually the circumference of the bell hole inside the ride cymbal, so that it slides right into it and it fits perfectly there. And then basically underneath it I have a felt pad which kind of holds it so it feels just like a ride cymbal stand right there. And then of course the 18-inch crash right here just fits on with the boom. It's just like a boom stand, just going straight into the regular stand. And that's pretty much it. I think the stand was made by Sound Percussion. You can pretty much buy these online anywhere. I don't think they're sold out of them or discontinued or anything like that. As far as the cowbells, I've got the old standard LP cowbells, with the exception of these 3 tri-bells, which are made by Pearl. So these are sound authentic, sound definitely like the way Neil's were. They do have other ones that Gong bops that actually I think they said Neil used Gong bop tri-bells, but I thought these were fine, and I went and bought a set of those. I think they were about 75 bucks online. You can find them pretty much anywhere. But if you have any questions about, like I said, any of the hardware or any of the drums or anything like that, it's you know, I'll be able to answer as soon as I can. I'll try to get to you because I do get a lot of emails. And again, if you please, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe to me. And you know, I'm glad you guys are enjoying my videos. I've been doing less videos because I've been so busy with things going on in my life. But I will try to get back and do more videos as soon as I can. Again, any questions, let me know. Until then, you guys take care, keep rocking, and I'll talk to you soon. This is Joe Drums signing off. Take care.